Good morning, all you fellow buffers out there in the world. It is the three buff guys back here for yet another exciting episode of Buffing, being the best we can be. How's everybody doing today?
I'm doing just wonderful. I'm feeling good.
Yep.
I'm going to show the whiteboard later on behind me. Well, no, you
Yep.
can see it now, but I'm definitely feeling very, very good.
Fantastic. That's great to hear. It looks like William's kind of suspended there in the internet connection. So I'm just going to tell you, I'm doing great. I got my future in-laws in town. Really, really happy at the moment. It's an exciting time. Lots of wedding planning and things of that nature. So I'm really, really happy on my end as well.
Sounds great. So, as you say, it looks like William's club. William is still stuck, but I'm sure he'll rejoin us when he can.
Absolutely.
So, that was September. That was June. Here we are today.
Yeah.
I'm making more and more progress. I'm well over halfway there now. Coming along very nicely. Thank you very much. That's technology problems.
Always.
Okay, so over to you, Thomas.
Well, what went well this week? It's been a good week, and for a few reasons. Number one, work has been crazy stressful, as it has been, and I still have not really given in the battle of the cheap foods and whatnot. I'm really happy with myself for that. How am I feeling? At the moment, I feel pretty tired. I don't think I've been getting enough sleep really these past few days, and that has had a bit of an impact on everything. And the high intensity interval training, it's actually funny because this is the first challenge where I've actually done some real leg work into it. And so I was looking on the internet, and after we spoke, I got a 4 week you can't really see it, but you got a 4 week plan, and it gives you all these exercises, and it gives you basically it's lower body, upper body, and then it will give you these little sub. Oh, so you can see a little bit better there. It gives you all these sub exercises, and I try and vary it up. Apple TV's got some really, really great gym sessions, and you pay a little bit of a premium, but I'm still on the old free trial, and it is difficult. It is really, really tough. But I think it's something that I'd like to personally stick with in the longer run.
So lots and lots of talk, lots of research, lots of great ideas for the future. How did the sessions go this week? How many did you manage to do?
3. I've managed to do 3. They were basically burpees. They have these Supermans, things like that. So a lot of movements that I'm not particularly used to. I got winded and I got a cramp on Tuesday, and that was pretty rough. But I think that is just what I need, because I don't know how to. I think if you're doing an exercise and you're not getting out of breath, you're not getting winded in any way, I think that you're not exercising either enough or the right way. And at work now, I'm so involved and I'm moving around all the time, but that doesn't affect me anymore like it did, 3 or 4 months ago. Now I can run everywhere. It's not a problem. So trying out those exercises, it was a real big difference. I just got the sweat going. It was horrible. It was horrible, but it was great.
Okay. So for me, I managed it twice. I should have done it more because I enjoy it when I do it. But I did it twice. I'll be doing it again this week,
Hmm.
and I also find that by the time you finish, there are things hurting that haven't hurt in years. So it's obviously doing something good. And also, it's a great return on the investment because for 10, 15, or 20 minutes work, the heart rate is well and truly up there. So
Yep.
I'll keep it up for sure. What about you, William?
I must admit, I only managed it the once, but I'll definitely do it today again. And so, yeah. But I enjoyed it as well. I enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, it's hard to manage any of these things when you're doing a full time job.
It
It,
is. I
the job
mean,
cannot be an excuse because I work with a couple of triathletes. I work with Iron men and Iron women, so and they do the same hours as me. So it's definitely an excuse, but it's not easy.
No,
it is.
no, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay, so there we go. Another thing that's not easy: throwing it all away.
Oh my gosh.
Yesterday was a busy day. I woke up early-ish, not as early as I would like, and I made it up to the top of Sternberg in fairly quick time.
Yep.
Not as quick as I made it today,
Yep.
but I got all of my steps done before breakfast. And then I was looking forward to a nice day doing some work here and there, and your mother said, "Richard, it's time that we go up and empty out the wardrobe. Go through all of your clothes and throw away what's too big for you." It, that stuff there isn't hiding on it's not sitting on a chair, it's not sitting on a box. Those are all clothes that are too big.
So how much do you have
And
left?
hardly anything. So your mum said you best not be going on any business trips anytime soon because you only got one or two white shirts. But a few years ago, and I don't remember how many years ago it was, but my uncle died, my uncle Boy.
Hmm.
So I flew back to England at short notice, and I went to try my suit on, and it didn't fit me. So I went to Marks and Spencer's in the UK, went to their extra large range, and I bought myself a suit that fitted me just nicely. I wore the suit twice. I put the suit on yesterday, and I'm sure that the jacket would have been big enough for Feely to stand in front of me, and I could have buttoned us both in.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
So how does
all
that
of the
make you?
stuff has got. It's strange. It was really hard to let these things go. I kept saying to your mum, no, this one's okay. And she's too big. Get rid of it. Too
Yeah.
big. Get rid of it. And on Friday, I was in the office and I met up with one of these sportsmen that's been very helpful to me over the last few months. And he said, "Wow," he said, "you look terrible. You
Hmm.
need new clothes." He said, "No, actually, you look great, but you can't carry on wearing these clothes because they're doing nothing for you." So that was throwing it all away. What about you, Thomas? What have you thrown away so far?
Lots and lots of pants, jeans, trousers. Still not much in the way of shirts, though. I'm afraid. Yeah.
Have they been thrown away? Are they gone, or are they in a drawer somewhere?
They will be gone today,
Okay,
and I'll get a nice little picture for the buff gang out there.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh wow.
Don't worry about the shirts. You're halfway there. You're more than halfway there if you're getting rid of some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you, William?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna reach my goal. We'll see. I mean, since the last time I was home, which was 1.5, 2 months ago, I have lost a bit. I'm not sure if I've lost it in July. So we'll see. Today I took a step in the right direction, and I was at the buffet, at the canteen, and there were all these lovely cakes that were left over from the restaurant. And today I said no, no, I will not. So yeah, slowly but surely I will get there eventually.
Okay. That's something that I've done this week as well. I told you guys that I was going to have cake less frequently. You all know that the 4 o'clock or the 3 o'clock is a tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I achieved the goal in a different way. I had cake every day, but I had half a portion of cake every day. So you could argue, well, yeah, but you still had cake. But the fact is, I had 3 portions of cake instead of 6 portions.
Yeah. Yeah.
So again, step in the right direction. So
Definitely.
I'm I'm feeling good. And talking about a step in the right direction, I've started running as well.
No.
Yeah, I was the fastest time ever up to Sternberg this morning. I was up there in less than 50 minutes. Yesterday it was 51. Today it was 49 minutes and 15 seconds. And instead of coming back down the way that I go up, I now go around the back of Sternberg towards the Seisersee house whiskey and around that way. And there's quite a long, gentle slope. So once I've made it to the top of Sternberg, then I start jogging and walking and jogging and yeah.
Do you enjoy it?
I'm not going that far yet.
Okay.
I enjoy the fact that walking up to Sternberg now, a lot of the walking up, I need to push myself now to get out of breath. Whereas when I was doing it a couple of months ago, I didn't need to push myself. I was out of breath. And you can see that in my heart rate as well, that my heart rate is doing really good. And what I enjoy about the running or the jogging is the fact I can do it now.
Mm-hmm.
Jog for 300 or 400 meters doesn't sound very much. 6 months ago, I could have jogged 30 meters maybe. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I enjoyed this even more though, in a way. Putting bags and bags of clothes into the back of the RAV this evening to go to the recycling tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to going to the shop to replace it. Don't like shopping. Okay, and the other topic that I put up here was how to stay committed when you're alone. I put that because I thought I'd be doing this presentation myself today. I thought that you would be busy doing other things, Thomas, and I thought you'd be working, William.
No, sir. I'm not going to leave you hanging.
Okay, but it's still an important topic because I'm now partly lucky because I've gone loud and proud with this. I've told everybody at work what I'm doing, and every opportunity I have, I share the link to the channel with people I work with, people I work for. I show the whiteboard to anybody that's interested. So that's how I've overcome the fact that I'm at times alone doing this. For you, William, you're living there by yourself. You got
Not
yeah, go ahead.
anymore. Not anymore. I think it was a bit easier when I was living alone than it is now.
Okay, yeah, true.
Yeah.
But do you, the people that you're working with, they don't know you well enough yet to know you're doing this, I guess.
No, no, they don't. I
So
mean,
it's just Feely that knows about this, and maybe Feely's family. And for you, Thomas, it's just Lily. What about the people at work? Are they any support to you, Thomas, or don't they really know what you're doing?
I actually do know what I'm doing. I tell them. I've told them all about the three buff guys. I've told my future mother and father-in-law, and they're everyone is they're really curious as to what the three buff guys is. And I tell them basically it's just a guilt free meeting of three guys that are buff that are just basically we've always had some sort of a struggle when it comes to weight loss, health, fitness. Um, and as soon as I tell them about it, it's like, oh, that's really interesting. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. For many people, they can't see the point because they've never had the problem.
Right.
Okay. But let's move forward because I know that you've both got busy days ahead of you. I haven't chosen a challenge for this week, so any ideas?
how about no sweet things? That's all.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. All right. I can do that.
Come on, a little bit more enthusiasm, guys.
No.
Great. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Let's do it.
Exactly.
No. Wait a second. I need to qualify that. No sweet things except for honey.
Well,
Because
honey's not sweet, is it, Daddy?
not the honey I get. No, this is good quality organic Austrian honey, straight from the honeycomb. So I
All right, yeah,
that's that's my get out of jail free. Wednesday breakfast and Sunday breakfast. Okay?
that's all right. That's all right.
But other than that, that means no cake this week. No, yeah, I'll go for it.
Okay.
Okay, and you're okay as well, Thomas?
I think that sounds like a good plan.
Now, when does your week start? So when do the in-laws leave?
Oh, Tuesday.
Okay, so that'll be hard for you today, tomorrow, and... But I guess they'll support you. No, I'm
Well,
convinced.
yeah. No, if my in-laws they are sticks. They are they are tiny, tiny, tiny people, and so for them, not it's not a challenge. They will go to a restaurant and they will get the healthy option, and there's that little bit of pressure there as well because you want to impress. So sometimes you'll end up going for the smaller thing or the healthier thing, and yeah.
Okay, so
Hmm.
that's what it is then. No sweets. So, to my curve. It's been a good week. I'm down 96.7 kilos.
You're catching up with me.
Yeah, if you look at my whiteboard, it's the goal, the target that I set myself was 95. It says today, actually that was yesterday, but yesterday I was 96.7 kilos. So within the next 2 weeks, it looks like I'm going to have to revise my target down.
But what is going to be that weight that you start to say, well, I'm in a healthy weight, good weight, I'm looking good, I'm feeling good. What is that going to be for you?
That's a really good question. It's a good question because I looked the other day on one of these government medical sites that talk about your ideal weight,
Hmm.
the healthy weight. And the site that I looked at was the UK government.
Hmm.
according to that site, I would need to lose another 20 kilos.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to do some more research to find out whether that's a realistic website or not, or whether I was reading it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds about
So
right because I'm 180, I'm a bit taller than you, and I'm supposed to weigh 80 kilos.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So when I don't really know yet when this curve starts to flatten out. I might feel differently, but what I have noticed is I had to unload the car. I had 2 bags of cement in the back of the car. Each bag is 20 kilos, or each sack is 20 kilos. Just lifting up 20 kilos is really, really, really hard.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been carrying 20 kilos around my waist for years now. I don't even notice it.
Yeah.
That's why for me, it's much easier to go up hills now because I'm not carrying a bag of cement around my waist.
Mm-hmm.
So I can easily understand that to lose another 20 would be a good thing. So we shall see.
Wow.
So how proud are you guys of yourselves, of what you've accomplished over the past few months? Do you think this
I'm
was
really
going to
proud.
be the way that you'd finally do the New Year's resolutions and all that stuff?
You go first, Thomas.
I have a hard time putting into words how proud I am of you guys, of myself, of all the progress that we've made as a family. I I I sit here and I look at you guys, and every week you just seem to be shrinking, and every week you guys seem to. It makes up in other ways. What weight you're losing, you're gaining confidence, or you're happy with your life, or it's just it's the weight that you're losing is energy that's being channeled into other parts of your life, and I think it's absolutely incredible to see. It is absolutely incredible.
I'm looking forward to being there with you, Thomas, and running up to the top of Table Rock together. Or maybe walking fast.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. I really am. I really am.
Yeah. So to answer your question, William, I'm really pleased. I I know that when I put my mind to things, I can do them. I suspect that if I put my mind to it in January by myself, I would have stuck at this for 2 to 3 months. And I would have said that after 2 to 3 months, I would have been probably 103, 104 kilos, and I would have been okay with that. But just having this weekly call has kept me going. And there's definitely something in my mind every week that says, I've got to be I've got to be at least where I was last week.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm where I was last week, then that's not as good as being below. So, yeah, I'm proud. Also, the choices that I'm making now. I went to that evil place just down the road last night to pick up a little pizza. And when I was down there, I had a beer, very nice beer. And when I came home, I was just about to walk down to the downstairs fridge to get a beer, and I thought, no, I've had one. Let's stay at one.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a glass of water instead, and one whiskey before bedtime. But the conscious choice said, no, I'll stay with the one beer. Whether that's the same in a few days' time if I have visitors, I'm not so sure. But it's all going in the right direction.
As I
That
said,
being,
it doesn't have to be a punishment. You can still enjoy stuff occasionally. It's just in moderation. That's the key.
I've never really come to terms with that word, moderation.
Moderation, yeah, I was gonna say it's tough.
That just because I haven't doesn't mean that I can. Last night was an example of where I can. So
Exactly.
right, let's go on to the steps because I know that Thomas has got a busy day ahead. I'm happy again this week because I did a little bit more this week, just a tiny little bit more this week than last week. There's a small chance that I might go out later on and get this up to where it was the week before, but heading in the right direction. I see also, William, that I know that for a long time you said your step goal was going to be 10,000, but now regularly you're. No. Oh, that was 10,000. Just was it
That was
10,001?
about that. I was exhausted.
What are you doing? Just walking around the apartment, a couple more rounds just to get it over the 10,000.
Possibly. I can't remember, but I was exhausted on that day.
Yeah, but you've had some good ones as well. 18,000 something or other. So excellent. And you, Thomas, as well. There's the Saturday now. Saturdays, come on, you've got to get working on the weekends, son. I heard that you're a little bit addicted to computer games. Could that be true?
I know. I wouldn't say. Oh, well, I mean, I enjoy them.
All right then. Just think about the exercise that you could be doing and the fun you could be having. But still, overall, excellent. 13,000. Keep up the good work.
Alrighty.
So, Thomas, it is your responsibility and our privilege to let you say goodbye.
Alrighty. Well, folks, a little bit short today, but we just want to say thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Three Buff Guys. It is something that we absolutely love doing every single time for you. Have a wonderful week. Make great choices. Live life the best you can, and I will see you next week. Bye from me.